Harry and Meghan recorded a podcast about teenage mental health at a luxury $400 an hour beachfront rental property used for Ralph Lauren fashion shoots, DailyMail.com can reveal. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were photographed chatting to 3 high school kids from teenager therapy for the audio production in support of World Mental Health Day earlier this month. The couple, speaking into microphones, was seen sitting on a sofa in front of a stone fireplace across from the teens. After the photo was posted on Teenager Therapy's Twitter page, there was widespread speculation it gave another glimpse inside the couple's sprawling $14 million Montecito mansion. But DailyMail.com can reveal the podcast episode was in fact recorded at a rental property overlooking Miramar Beach in Montecito, a short drive from Harry and Meghan's home. The Craftsman-style house, which is advertised on Gigster.com as on the sand in Montecito, can be hired out for filming and photo shoots at $400 an hour for a minimum of 3 hours. The 4-bed, 3-bath property has 2,500 square feet of space and a huge front lawn overlooking the beach and allows up to 15 cast and crew for productions. In the blurb on the website, the owner boasts of hosting Harry and Meghan. It states, "The house has tons of style and plenty of off-street parking just off the 101 and 100 yards down the beach from the new Rosewood Miramar Resort." Past shoots include Ralph Lauren, Serena and Lily, Free People, and an interview with Prince Harry and Meghan. In one of the exterior photos, the fireplace where the podcast was recorded can be seen. Teenager Therapy later confirmed on their Twitter page that the podcast wasn't recorded at Harry and Meghan's home. The podcast, entitled Teenager Therapy, describes itself online as 5 stressed, sleep-deprived, yet energetic teens sit down and talk about the struggles that come with being a teenager. Harry, 36, and Meghan, 39, were heard on the podcast on October 11, and the couple is heard talking to hosts Kayla and Thomas about their own experience of mental health. During the episode, Meghan said she was the most trolled person in the entire world in 2019. The couple, dressed casually in jeans, discussed the stigma surrounding mental health and how we can all contribute to a healthier world, physically, mentally, emotionally and holistically, with the high school students. Meghan said that the impact of the pandemic had pushed people increasingly toward the internet, which she claimed opened up a vulnerability and a place for disconnection. She said, "I can speak personally because I'm told that in 2019 I was the most trolled person in the entire world, male or female. Now 8 months of that I wasn't even visible. I was on maternity leave or with a baby. But what was able to just be manufactured and churned out, it's almost unsurvivable." Harry praised the teenage hosts and the younger generation for their openness surrounding mental health and personal difficulties, later telling the podcast that he meditates. He said, "The more we talk about it, the more it becomes normal, and it is normal, and it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength." He added, "Our situation is somewhat unique, but then every single person's situation is unique. It's a different version of the same thing." For Meghan, she said, "On a global scale, that's what happened in 2019, but if you're a young girl or young boy at school, that's your world, so if you're being attacked, or being bullied or whatever is online, it feels the same." The Sussexes learned about the podcast, which usually features 5 students from Loara High School in Anaheim, Orange County, after reading a New York Times profile of the teenagers in July. After listening to a few episodes of the series, they decided they wanted to support the teens' work. They recorded the episode this week in their new hometown of Montecito, with all the participants wearing masks during the recording. According to Hello Magazine, Prince Harry and Meghan led the group in deep breathing exercises ahead of the podcast in order to help soothe nerves.